I want everyone to answer this question, all right? I'll give you a second to think about it. Now, raise your hand if you think you're a lucky person.
สวัสดีค่ะเริ่มต้นแคมเปญคอนเทนต์ครีเอเตอร์ของ The Standard Pop นะคะวันนี้เรามีนัดพิเศษสัมภาษณ์นักแสดงฮอลลีวูดชื่อดังมากความสามารถที่เคยฝากผลงานไว้ในเรื่อง 500 Days of Summer Inception แล้วก็ดอนจอนซึ่งจะเป็นใครไปไม่ได้นอกจากโจเซฟกอร์ดอนเลวิตนั่นเองค่ะซึ่งในวันนี้นะคะเขากำลังจะมีผลงานเรื่องใหม่ซึ่งเป็นซีรีส์กับทาง Apple TV Plus ที่เพิ่งลงจอไปเมื่อวันที่ 6 สิงหาคมที่ผ่านมาชื่อเรื่องว่า Mr. Corman ซึ่งเขาทั้งแสดงนำเขียนบท produce แล้วก็กำกับเองด้วยเรื่องราวของซีรีส์นี้จะเป็นยังไงเชิญไปพบกับโจเซฟได้เลยค่ะ
Hi Joseph, I'm Ramton from Standout Thailand. How are you?
Nice to meet you. I'm well, thanks. Good to talk to you.
So let's jump right in. We're here to talk about your new series called Mr. Corman, which will be on Apple TV Plus. And can you tell us about this series in just one sentence?
In one sentence, let's see. We can't all be happy all the time, and it's good to laugh about that.
Right. And you also star, directed, write, and produce this series. I mean, you wear so many hats of this series. How do you handle all of these roles?
Well, first of all, there were so many great collaborators. I worked with 4 other wonderful writers and another wonderful director, so this is a team effort. But I love the challenge of getting to play with all the different tools at the disposal of a filmmaker. You know, I love acting, but I also love camera and editing and music, and so all these different things are ways that we can tell a story and get an audience to feel something.
Right. And Mr. Corman is a 5th grader teacher, and if there's one thing that we can learn from him, what do you think? What would it be?
How about don't give up? You know, I think Josh is somebody who has arrived as an adult and not everything in his life has turned out the way that he thought that it would. And that's disappointing for him, and it can be stressful. It can also be funny sometimes, but he doesn't give up. You know, he's become a teacher even though he wanted to be a musician, and he loves teaching, and he works really hard at it, and he cares a lot about his students. And you know, I feel like someone else might have, you know, said like, oh, I wanted to be a musician and it didn't work out, and just kind of quit and given up on life. But he hasn't given up. He's putting himself into being a teacher, and I think that's a really, really admirable thing. And by the way, I think teachers are heroes. We should all celebrate teachers way more than we celebrate entertainers, I think.
Right. And as you said, he's aspired to be a musician. And let's say in a parallel universe, if you're not an actor, what do you think you would be doing now?
I would be teaching. This is why I wanted Josh to be a teacher. I just admire teachers so much, and I feel like that's got to be incredibly rewarding work, even though I'm sure it's also very challenging. And I got to know a couple of great teachers in doing research for this show, and my hat's off to any teacher out there.
In the trailer, you ask the students to raise your hands up, and if they think they're lucky, and you seem to have it all. You have 2 beautiful sons, and you have the career. Do you think you're a lucky guy now?
Yes, I think I'm very, very lucky. I think a lot of us are very lucky. Let's be honest. Anybody that has a TV or a computer or a phone is able to watch the conversation that you and I are having right now, or able to watch Mr. Corman on Apple TV Plus. That's a lot more than a lot of other people have that are alive on the planet today, you know, and I think it's helpful to just take a moment to feel grateful for all the luck that we have.
Yeah, we're blessed.
Yeah.
Yep. And last but not least, can you say something to the Standard Pop and to your Thai fans, because we love Tom Hansen from
Summer. Oh, of course. Sure. What do you want me to say?
Say something to your Thai fans waiting to watch Mr. Corman.
Oh, well, this is a message for all the fans out there in Thailand. I really do think you're gonna love Mr. Corman, especially if you liked 500 Days of Summer. There's some similarities there between Tom in 500 Days of Summer and Josh in Mr. Corman, and I really look forward to you seeing the show. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Joseph, for joining us today. So,
yeah, thank you.
And I think you have a good day. Thank you.
All right, cheers. Have a good one.
Bye.